Mariko Tamaki and Ivan Reyes reveal how Hutnress ended up in Arkham Tower as the true mastermind behind the wondrous new facility is finally revealed. Mariko Tamaki delivers another twist-filled issue that reveals why Hutnress is in the tower as a patient, and Tamaki, making good on all of those tie-ins she had to write during James Tynion's time on Batman and everything, ties it all together and showcases a hero at her breaking point. I thought it was quite neat how, while tying it into the Vile subplot from a few issues ago, Tamaki also explores how Hutnress and Batman are cut from the same cloth, and how maybe even Batman leaving Gotham has left Helena feeling like a part of her is gone. Dick stepping in to try and help was pretty great, and again the book showcases the conflict these heroes have with the tower, where the treatments in the tower seem to be working for the people who are there, so maybe it's actually doing some good, and Dick kinda starts believing that, and with Helena being admitted and then being revealed to be all calm and seemingly cured of what was ailing her. The big bad of the place and of the series, I guess, is also revealed, and it's Psycho Pirate, which is quite surprising since the last time we saw him he was helping Darkseid trap the Flash in Infinite Frontier, in which he claimed in that issue he needed to be in another event, and I guess this was that event. I have no idea what he could want with the inmates of Arkham and the people of Gotham City, but I am very much looking forward to finding out what Tamaki has in store for us. Ivan Reyes really went all out this issue with some particularly brutal and bloody pages depicting both Anna Volscian's murder of Mark, as well as Hutnress beating to death a vile possessed man. It all was rendered beautifully with Brad Anderson's warm and vibrant colours. Detective Comics issue 1050 was a fantastic filled issue with twists and turns, exploring Hutnress's reasons for being in the tower, as well as revealing a very surprising big bad for the series. I'm going to give this issue a 10 out of 10. Detective Comics issue 1050 heads years into the past during the No Man's Land incident, where Batman tells Nightwing that Hutnress is outnumbered and they need to help her. The heroes race across town as Joker and Harley's goons surround the beaten Hutnress. Dick knows that it's like they aren't connected by ideology but by legacy, and legacy of that tragic night that turned Bruce Wayne into Batman, and most of them made their choice to follow Bruce and take on his reaction to tragedy as their own. Hutnress fights back against the goons as Dick knows that Helena is different though, knowing that even before they work together because she is so alike Bruce, since before meeting Batman she had chosen his path. Batman and Nightwing arrive, stopping Joker and Harley as Dick says that this life wasn't Helena's choice and maybe that was why there was always something between them. He remembers asking her about it one time, but Helena says that it was pointless to compare her and Batman. Dick, however, knows that while they are all in the shadow of the Bat, Hutnress was made from the same material. Dick tends to the wounded Hutnress, leaving with Batman as he remembers that them knowing this was how he knew something was wrong, and Batman and Hutnress would never give up. In the present, Batwoman says that she never said Hutnress would ever give up, but Dick has been thinking about what Kate told her about how calm Hutnress was, knowing that that doesn't sound like Hutnress at all. At Arkham Tower, the security is alerted to Anna's attack of Mark. She claws out his face, telling the men that there is nothing wrong with her. Helena tries to hide from the screams as Chase orders a red alert to be activated across the entire building. 1 month ago, Hutnress crashes through a skylight to stop a bloodthirsty man infected by the vile parasite, stopping him from killing a woman. Hutnress brutally beats the man into one of the glass walls, screaming that she doesn't want to see this anymore. The panicked woman asks what's happening, but all Hutnress will say is that she is saving her. Nightwing tries to help the woman, but she escapes him. Dick confronts Helena for what she did, said that she killed the man. Hutnress thought that they would all be dead by now, wondering how many more parasites can there be and how much more of this does she need to see. Nightwing has no idea what she is talking about, so Helena asks him if Vile is dead, how are more parasites being made, and will she see this forever? Dick knows that she was terrified at what she had done as Hutnress leaves the area quickly. Dick tries to follow her as in the present, Dr. Weir visits Helena, bringing her some medicine and telling her that she had a bad dream. He knows that she doesn't feel fine, offering her the drugs, but Helena continues to say that she feels fine. Weir knows that she should, since that's the whole idea. He leaves the room to begin the cleanup of the bloody mess Anna left in the hallway. Later on, Weir yells at Dr. Ocean, who is monitoring the patients, knowing that he should have known about this since they have cameras watching all of the patients. He says he had to pay off 2 nurses, putting the killing off to a bad drug reaction. He says that he has a party crasher on his hand now, and this is a con, not a heist, and they need Nakano to sign that check, and this whole thing needs to be irreproachable for them to get away scot-free. Ocean knows that they can do this, as the next morning, Dick, under the alias of Dan Smith, logs into work as a tower janitor, met by the lead janitor, feigning that he left his uniform at his girlfriend's place. The man merely tells him to just do his job and don't ask any questions, letting Dan get on with his work. As Dick travels the hallways, he hears a conversation about Mark not showing up, with one being his brother, thinking that he ran off with some of the drug, Numb, to sell on the streets. Dick listens to the 2 men, thinking that Mark was pulled because he was messing with the patients, but the other knows all the patients are doped up and not talking. Mark's brother knows it wasn't a good idea for him to mess with serial killers, knowing something freaky is going on there, remembering the look in the eyes of the patients in the basement. They hear a noise outside and one goes to check, but no one is there as Dick hides around the corner, listening to them trying to call Mark. Dick remembers how 2 weeks ago he confronted Helena, thinking that she needs help since she's having homicidal parasitic visions in her brain. Helena demands that he stop, passing Dick her apartment keys and telling him to feed her cat and pet him and not interrupt his TV time. Dick knows that Helena has this thing where she thinks that she has to be invincible, but Helena knows that he doesn't understand any of this. Dick knows that in his proximity to the Bat life, it means he does know, and Helena asking if Batman would do this isn't a comparison. Helena heads out, getting into a cab and heading out as Dick wonders if Batman being gone was part of this, and if Helena thought some part of her thought that she was going to the tower to get well, and they all saw the patients getting well in Arkham Tower, so it made sense. Dick's thoughts are interrupted by Mr. Freeze, who says that Anna and Helena are just sleeping and they're all fine. Dick pretends that he was just getting the trash, left to his job as he finds some blood on the floor, taking a sample of it as he asks a nurse if someone got hurt the night before. The nurse says no, telling Dick all about Anna Volcion and who she used to be. Dick contacts Oracle, confirming that Helena is there and how she is asleep, telling her of the blood he found and wants analysed. Dr. Weir meanwhile deals with a phone call from Mayor Nakano as Roger arrives with a gun, telling him to hang up the phone since his boss said that Mark was going to be okay and she said that he would be there but he's not. He wants to know where his brother is as a voice tells Roger to stop, getting him to drop the gun and to feel happy and calm and to leave. Roger leaves as it's revealed Psycho Pirate is in the room, stopping Roger from hurting Dr. Weir.